losing mine like Lucy. Leave it in the past, nothing gonna last, you. Can't believe I'm blowing this.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Okoro. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Smith. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. And for the Celtics, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here's Smith. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Brown. Pacers with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wasted no time on that one.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Smith against Tatum. Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Smith finds Siakam. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Sometimes a pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Okoro. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Nice finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The kick out to Holiday, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Not just being selfish, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And here's Smith. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Now off the inbound, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith inside, guarded by Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. Siakam's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Horford. Holiday with it. Halliburton picks him up. And the shot goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smith on the wing. Headed by Porzingis. He gets it in there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Tatum. Halliburton with the steal. Smith right side. And the pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Great open look there. Siakam's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Indiana.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Griffin. They've got Porzingis. Tatum out there with Griffin. Then it's Holiday, and it's Lee in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Okoro shot is off. The Celtics trail by 7. Holiday goes in, and they'll keep possession. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Indiana's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Passes it to Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Al Horford's checked in for Blake Griffin. And the Celtics with possession here. 7-point differential. He gets that one.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Oh, my goodness, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons. This team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Holiday gets the bucket.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Pacers leading by 4. Smith kicks to Siakam. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The 3 from Tatum doesn't go for him. The Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana. The shot by Holiday, no good. Smith outside. Over Tatum. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Lee outside. Looking to end the run, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 7.
Wow, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. All right, a chance to check out stats for Obi Toppin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum, that's for 2. A special move before the shot. 12 points for him.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And shot on the way, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. For Boston, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Lee dishes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. Horford sets a screen for Lee. Over Siakam. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Smith outside. Over Tatum. Smith, no luck. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 14. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing it.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. And you take a look at Smith, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Smith on the wing, the 17-footer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 25 points for Smith.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Brown the pass to Kleba. Back to Brown. That 3 off the mark. Pacers leading by 10. Smith with it. Butler covering. Okoro wide open. He fires. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Outside Butler. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the wide-open shot from Griffin. And it's Boston with another.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning it into a reliable jump shooter.
Robinson a screen on Brown. Brown against Smith. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Outside Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Now here is Smith. 25 points in the game. Screen by Siakam. Smith surveying the D. Got it off in time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. I never could figure out how two greats like you guys got traded multiple. Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Smith is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Celtics trail by 10. Holiday with it. Outside Tatum. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Tatum's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Robinson a screen on Tatum. Nice shot by Smith.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Stolen by Okoro. Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Okoro. How this year has shaped up for him. He's right around 5 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
Tatum passes to Horford. Robinson with the block.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Smith with it, out-guarded by Tatum. Count the basket. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Feeds to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now Holiday, he's got 12. Horford with the screen on Halliburton. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. Holiday, the pass to Horford. Over Siakam. Horford, no luck. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Smith. There's the drive.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Tatum kicks to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Austin making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Butler comes in for Jason Tatum. Saban Lee's subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that one, good. And the Pacers lead by 21.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brown kicks to Butler. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And Indiana will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Trains the three-pointer.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Brown outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
What is going on right now?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for Lee. Fires the 3, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's Brown. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pritchard passes to Griffin. He kicks it to Brown. The shot comes out, and Indiana will go the other way with it.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
For 3, Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Drew Holiday.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Bays checked in for Halliburton. Kleber, again the miss by the Celtics.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Smith, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Brown, good.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his reign. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Smith wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Out to the right wing. Here's the three. And the rejection by Smith. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Bogdanovich wide open. From outside off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
To the right side, to the inside. 1 second left, and it's good on the way in. Pritchard's got 5 points so far. And so it's Indiana, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of thing.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton, 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just Al Horford checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Griffin. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Smith comes in for Halliburton. Butler kicks to Tatum. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Griffin. Tatum comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Holiday in for Saban Lee. The Celtics working the ball around now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tatum down low, working on Smith. And there it is for him. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is the guy who's put up
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Nasty. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That's good from Horford on the assist by Tatum.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Smith dishes to Okoro. Halliburton outside. Here's Smith. Here he goes. Tries to keep it alive. And Horford pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smith.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Holiday finds Tatum. Here's Horford over Smith, and the rejection by Smith. Pass to Bogdanovich, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
From 12 feet out, count it.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be. And that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night. And it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night. And, you know, I'm going to try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.